Who's going to be the first to say something? Oh,
You broke the silence.
I broke it. Oops. My bad.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Space Tomatoes podcast with your hosts, Havoc and...
I am LX. Hello. Welcome.
Very robot
back,
of
or
you.
First time. Whatever.
Beep,
Hi.
boop, bop. I am LX. Hello.
I'm being cordial and friendly as much as I can.
All right. Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Friendly's nice. Friendly's nice.
Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you being here and stuff. Hey, while you're listening to us, just for a second, stop for one moment. Look down there. There's a little subscribe button. You just go ahead and tickle that. You just click, click. Go ahead. Tickle it. Tickle it. All right. There you go.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate that.
Do you think anyone tickled the button?
Maybe.
Did you tickle the button?
I'll find out where they live.
On planet Earth.
Yeah, right. Be like, hello, hey, you forgot something.
You failed to hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, that's all right.
Missiles inbound.
Nice. I wasn't going to go that far.
No?
No.
All right. Minigun? Maybe?
No. No violence.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Just like a little bit of a,
T-shirt cannons.
irritating door-to-door salesman type approach.
There you go.
We're here talking to your neighbors today about, blah, 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 fill in the blank. And we thought you might like to also know about these things.
Better idea. The annoying ice cream truck, but it never leaves your neighborhood. Ever.
Did I ever tell you that story?
I think so, maybe, but let's hear it. Go.
No, dude, this thing was just blaring for I don't know. It felt like hours. It was probably more like 10 or 15 minutes. So I went out there and I'm like, dude, I was not in a good mood already, but this thing's pretty loud. I was just, I got lost a little bit on them. They didn't come back for 8 years.
Did you get a free bomb pop out of it?
No, I did not.
Dude, weak. Yeah, we had one that used to drive around our old neighborhood before we moved out of here. And this thing was the most annoying thing because not only did it do the music, right, and at peak volume, over a freaking, Weimar Republic loudspeaker type of tinny, you know what I mean? It's just so bad. But then every, I don't know, 10 seconds it would stop and go, hello, ding ding dee
Really?
dee 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 dee, hello, and it was I was just I want to just take that thing out. I really badly just want to rip that loudspeaker off of that thing. But hey, they had good ice creams and the kids loved it, so it was a good deal.
Anyway, how did you get me onto ice cream trucks, man? They tried to put that out of my brain.
I don't remember now. We talked to something happened.
The door-to-door, selling the
there you go.
Thing.
There you go. That's what it was. The subscribe button.
No soliciting. No, thank you.
It's all the subscribe button, man. We're gonna sick the ice cream trucks on your neighborhoods till you hit subscribe.
We'll send them to your house to sit in your driveway and
And
play that horrible music for hours on end.
Right. If that doesn't work, we're going to start a reverse OnlyFans subscription. You're all getting nudes until you pay us to stop. Or hit subscribe.
Wow, you're serious about this, aren't you?
Hey, why not? We're almost at 50, man. We're so close. It's kind of a cool thing. A little milestone. Good. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Gotta love it. So Alpaca wrapped up. I thought that was yet another amazing year. I think that's year 8.
Is it really 8? Oh, wow.
It's either 7 or 8. I want to say it's 8.
I'll have to look at the T-shirts in the closet and see what years they're from. I don't even know.
Yeah, right. You know what we didn't do this year is we didn't do a group photo.
Oops.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that was a mistake. We should have.
Oops. Well, we didn't have shirts this year either, so
That's okay.
yeah,
We don't need shirts.
we don't need
I got
shirts.
so many shirts. I'm running out of room in the closet. I got too many green shirts taking up all the space.
We'll just get rid of a few with holes in them.
Yeah, I thought about that. Then I'm like, man, they're perfectly good, like working on the car shirts or working outside shirts.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I mean, why throw away a shirt just because it has a little tiny hole in it, or
40 of them.
my
Armpits
lovely
are
wife
ripped
spilled
out.
some bleach on it. They're not that bad.
Well, I've got some that bad. I still refuse to get rid of them. Because they're, you know how you were saying like the Carhartts are so thick?
They are thick.
Keep them for 3 or 4 years. They're no longer thick.
Until they get like paper thin, you can see through them. That's when they get good.
You put them on, you're like, oh, that's so awesome. Like you.
I have a shirt like that too.
Yeah. It's the best, isn't it?
I mean, it literally like a piece of tissue paper. It's that thin.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's too big for me now. I can't really wear it. I like get all tangled up in it and stuff. But I still can't throw it away because I'm just
You could tie one of those Daisy Duke knots.
That's an idea.
I mean,
That's an idea.
Get your jorts on, go out there working on the car with your Daisy Duke knot on the side.
Or we could just have a get together like every week, because every time like I get totally thrown off my entire regimen of how I eat and stuff like that, and I get lured into eating all the stuff that's horrible for me.
Nobody lured anyone.
Oh, it's
It was not luring.
Yeah.
The fact that it was there and available and you chose, yes, that will go in my mouth nicely.
Yeah. Right. What is that? I don't know why I get the term, like when the police set you up. Entrapment. It's entrapment. Yes.
It's entrapment.
You can't just leave like an entire Tupperware container of homemade baklava just sitting there, like,
right,
and expect not to eat some. Come on.
And turtle brownies, homemade.
And yeah, right, exactly. I actually had a hand at
you made the caramel.
You let me burn it a little bit.
It did. It wasn't you. It was
you were running the timer.
Yeah, the
thermometer.
The stupid recipe book says to do it on way too high a heat. My wife and I always we always argue about this every year. We always argue about this. I'm like, that's too high. It's too high. And she's like, that's what it says. And I'm like, I don't care what it says. I'm telling you what's going to happen. It's going to go from perfect caramel to burnt in about 14 milliseconds. And so
if it makes you feel any better, I didn't notice any difference. It tasted
it was wonderful,
fine to me.
Burnt caramel's actually a dessert topping, right? And this one,
it is.
Yeah, and this one it has a bit more of a I'm going to say a bitey, smoky kind of a flavor to it. You know what I mean? So it's used in confections, right? In desserts, and this actually turned out perfectly. Just like that, right? But typically I go way lower and let it rise a lot slower. And then we get to that perfect temp and we pull it and it turns out to perfect caramel. It just takes a lot longer to do it that way. But the problem is that sugar's just pulling heat in, right? It's molten essentially at this point.
Imagine getting that stuff like dumped on you by accident.
Dude, I had that happen. I was making peanut brittle a long time ago and had the peanut brittle stuff. It's basically the same thing. Come across a stripe on my hand. Boy, that hurt. But
did it leave a mark?
It did. It didn't scar me. It didn't scar me.
No.
Wow. Which is weird. Yeah, it never scarred me, but it did burn me good. But I just turned around and turned the cold water on. And then the fun part was picking the peanut brittle off of my skin.
Did it come off in like one piece?
No, little pieces. It kind of shattered.
Like it's stuck.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. But yeah. So anyway, every year we do this, and this year I was just like, I'm not gonna, start the whole. It's not an argument. It's yeah, it's not right. Oh well, but it says. I get what it says, but it's not right. Oh, but we should use what it says. And I was like, I'm just in a chill mood. I'm not gonna do that. So we'll do it your way, and maybe next year we won't be doing that.
Well, let me ask you this: Did you make a notation on the recipe page? Because that recipe page was not new; it's been around the block a few times. So, like, you need to make a little notation on there, like, "Hey, next time."
Well, like I was telling you guys while we were sitting on the couch, I'm like, oh, here it comes. Like what? Any minute now, she's gonna be like, "Havoc, can you come do the caramel for me?" And I was like, I know she's going to do it. And then she was doing it. And I was like, maybe I passed. And then all of a sudden, Havoc, can you come do the caramel? I was like, I don't want to.
How did I get roped into it? Did I volunteer?
You
Maybe
did.
I volunteered.
You volunteered. You walked right up and went, I'll do that for a little while. I'll do that if you want.
That's how that happened.
There you go.
Nice. A lot of stirring.
It takes a good amount of stirring. Yeah.
A little bit more than I expected, to be perfectly honest with you.
Your arm gets tired. You're like,
a little bit.
Seriously?
Yeah. It's good. Good cardio.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but it definitely puts a hurting on your shoulder. Your rotator, right? As you're doing this the whole time, it starts to feel like stiff or whatever. I don't know. Mad props to the baker people out there that do this stuff on a daily basis, and the cooks, right? Especially the cooks that are whisking eggs all the time. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Right. Imagine being in a busy.
We got those gigantic Hobart mixers, like 87 quarts or something.
Depends. Depends.
I see them for sale once in a while and think, man, that would be neat to have, like for a second. And I'm like, where would I put it?
Yeah. See, the only way I could justify that is if it doubled as a concrete mixer or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Thin set
Maybe.
Concrete and cakes. Just don't get them mixed up.
Yeah, right. Chip a tooth.
Yeah, I think your building might suffer on that one, and so would your guests. This cake's awfully chalky.
Right.
Oh, dang it! That was the
desserts
drywall
were pretty
mud.
good this year.
Yeah.
Our desserts were good. We had some good meat.
Yeah.
Did my first brisket with your supervision.
You did, and it turned out fantastical. I might
I
add.
thought it turned out great.
It was. It was very, very tasty. And
You were a little bit nervous there, like I was going to chop my hand off or something.
you play awfully loose with that breaking knife, and it is a large
Like a sword, man. That thing wasn't even a knife. It looked like something out of Aladdin, like a big scimitar thing. Like what the heck is that thing, dude?
Yeah, and it's sharp and pointy, and if you touch it, it will cut you. It just will. It wants to cut or poke you. So, yeah, you were just. I was more concerned that we were going to end up having to go and, reconnect tissue at some point.
Yeah, we had no unscheduled trips to the ER whatsoever this entire time,
and no scheduled ones, thankfully.
Right?
Who would schedule a trip to the ER during Alpaca? I mean, come on.
No, it went good.
It did.
So we were talking last episode about what car we were going to get. We did end up getting the Mazda.
Yeah. How'd you like it?
A little Mazda CX-5. I actually, I was a little skeptical at first. Like, I don't know about this thing. Dude, it was actually pretty nice.
Yeah?
I was pretty happy with it.
Comfortable?
Like, I mean, so happy that I actually looked at them like, maybe I wouldn't mind owning one of these things. But the price of a new one, forget it.
Oh,
I don't think it's worth that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're like, $30,000 plus. Like for a little tiny little thing.
Yeah. And Mazda isn't exactly the longevity king on the road.
Dude, I think they're okay.
Some are.
I mean, it actually has a regular transmission. It's not even a CVT, which I would never own a CVT.
Yeah.
But, regular 6-speed transmission, which is okay by me. Little 2.5 cylinder, 2.5 liter 4-cylinder. It ran all right, man.
Yeah, I mean,
bad.
Mazda's not
No
bad.
turbo, none of that garbage.
Yeah, that definitely increases your likelihood of service events. Yeah.
Yeah. It rode nice, though. It was quiet. It was... I
Comfortable?
was impressed. Yeah, not bad.
Comfy.
Had leatherette seating surfaces, which is, fake leather.
Hey,
But heated seats. Didn't have the cooling seats, but we didn't really need those.
In Florida?
No. But the heated seats, that like my wife's back, she really likes it for her back.
Yeah.
Even though we don't need them, she likes it.
You just park the other way in the driveway. All the seats will be heated already.
That's true.
Look, preheated seats. 280 degrees. Ready to melt flesh. Yeah. No,
We
those...
stopped at, what's that?
I was going to say, those are nice, the heated seats. I don't have them in my truck.
Yeah, no, I think it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
We stopped at, Buc-ee's for the first time. You ever been to Buc-ee's?
Yeah. Yeah. Insane place.
We actually went there twice. We went once on the way up because gas was cheaper, much cheaper there than any other place.
Mm-hmm.
And it was early in the morning. Nobody was there. It was pretty nice to walk around and look at the crap. Then the second time we came through, it was packed to the gills. And we went in to use the bathroom. It was not as enjoyable with a full house.
Yeah. They have nice bathrooms, though. Very clean.
They got there's like endless like private little stalls that you can go in. Yeah, they get like full-time guys in there cleaning everything up.
Yep. Very clean.
I'm assuming it's women in the women's side, but like full-time crew cleaning everything up as you go.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah, it is. And no trouble finding a pump. Although
No trouble finding.
you might want to try and
actually,
choose one not a mile away from the front door, but whatever.
Yeah, we had to drive a little bit further. The first time we went, every pump, like all 867 of them were available. This time we actually had to drive a little bit to find one.
Yeah, yeah.
The only weird part, though, so the windshield was dirty. No windshield squeegees at the pumps. I don't know if they had them somewhere else, maybe in the facility, but at the pumps, they don't have them.
They typically do, and they put them over by the tire air.
Yeah.
That kind
I
of
didn't make
stuff.
it that far.
I actually, when you and I were talking about this, I looked it up, and apparently it's a theft thing. People will come and steal the squeegees. Of course they will.
How much does a squeegee cost exactly?
They're, fairly nice, so I'd imagine they're probably, if you got them in bulk, probably $5 a piece. But if you're going through...
Really? I have one. My wife bought one. I guess I need to ask her how much she paid for it.
Yeah, a nice one, for a consumer, probably cost you $30, $30, $40.
No, I don't think. No,
those nice ones,
that much is it?
Nice.
She better not have spent $30 on one.
The stout wood handle one with the little pad on the back and the scrubby.
Nah, this one's exactly like the one at the gas station.
All right.
She got it off of Amazon.
Let's say $20. Huh?
Do you want me to look?
Go
I can
look. Give it a look. Let's see.
You're gonna make me look, right?
Don't look at Temu. That's not.
No, I'm not gonna look at.
Nobody's buying Temu squeegees with the 2-inch squeegee on the end.
Right.
Big picture, and then you get the thing. You're like, what the hell is this?
Hopefully it's in. Oh man.
Oh, that's nasty.
Windshield cleaner tool. Is that what it's called? That ain't what it is. No. Oh, windshield squeegee right here.
There you go.
$7.99.
Yeah, is that really like a nice wood-handled one?
No, it's not wood hand. Nobody makes wood.
Yeah, the wood-handled one's
It's exactly like the one you get at the gas station.
big, heavy-duty handle.
It's plastic handle. I'm going to show it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I won't show it to you. I probably got other stuff on there you don't want to see.
Yeah.
You can put a picture of it up if you want.
Okay. So still let's say it's $5 for them, right?
Yeah.
If you lose 10 of them a month, that's $50 a month. But keep in mind, they have how many freaking bays?
Dude, I don't.
And
I felt like a million of them.
Yeah,
I don't know.
right. I mean, I gotta guess there's probably at least 100 bays there, and
Oh, at least.
and if you're losing, 10% of your squeegees a month, that's $50 a month, just going out the window.
Mm-hmm.
So throw them over in a different spot. Those that know, and it's not like a super easy thing to just pull your car up, be washing, throw the squeegee in with you, and take off.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you're going to steal, dude, I would, like, where do you put it? It's going to be soaking wet. You just, like, throw it in the back seat. Like, man,
Well,
whatever.
some people, they don't,
And then what are you going to do with it? Like, you don't have the tank to, like,
squeegee your
dip it in.
car.
Yeah, but you could have the tank of, soapy gunk to, do it. Like, can't steal that part.
I feel like
I don't know, man.
buckets are pretty cheap.
I don't think it'll fit in a bucket, will it?
Yeah.
It's not too wide to fit in a bucket?
No.
All right, I'll have to test that later.
Fits in a bucket.
You know what else they don't have at Buc-ee's?
What?
Big trucks. No big trucks allowed.
Yeah. You were telling me that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Big signs, I guess. Yeah. Isn't that, like, discriminatory? Like,
I think it
we don't
is.
want you here.
I think it is. I could swear the one
they
I
even
went
make, like,
to.
the entrances.
I could swear
Like, I
the
don't
one
even
I
think you can fit
had
in
I
there.
went to had trucks at it though, like a whole area for trucks. But maybe I'm
Yeah.
off base. And
When I looked it up, I guess that's their thing. They just don't do trucks. They're more, like, just traveler-oriented. I guess RVs are okay, but no big trucks.
yeah, no commercial drivers. Just come in, shop till you drop, get your gas, get the hell out.
Weird. I guess.
And visit
they
again.
do. They had tons of stuff in there. I mean, the store was gigantic.
Yeah,
They got like a little fudge factory thing in the middle, and like stuff that I
Clothes.
don't eat. Oh, clothes out the yin yang.
Tools.
Yeah. All kinds of like tents.
tchotchkes, tents. Yep. There
Yeah.
was
They had canoes and
someone posted.
I don't know.
Yeah,
They
someone
had a bunch of
posted
stuff.
one. I want to say it was in Texas somewhere, but I'm not positive. And
Mm-hmm.
maybe it was a meme. I don't know, so I have no way to back this up or anything. But they had bass boats for sale. And it wouldn't surprise
Yeah.
me. It really,
Ton of camping gear there.
yeah,
Yeah.
it wouldn't surprise me. So who knows? I mean, hey, why not?
But if you ever need like a sweatshirt or sweatpants with like a big beaver head on them, dude, that's your place to go. You'll find them.
I
Guaranteed.
don't know that I've ever found myself in need of clothing with beaver heads on them, but I- trends change. Who knows? Maybe that'll become the
those
new
old-
fashion trend, right?
Trade in your old faithful champion sweatpants for some Bucky Beaver sweatpants.
Only if they're done right. None of these,
What if they have the cuffs at the bottom that you really
but
like?
then fine, I'll trade them in. I don't
All
care.
right. I got like a big beaver head on the
Your
butt.
Champion doesn't even make the good sweatpants anymore. They just make all these
No, all right.
stupid sweatpants with either open legs at the bottom. It's like, that's not sweats. That's just pants.
Oh, we're not gonna go down that road again. We already been down that road. I don't want to get you all fired up this early.
It's a conspiracy. They're out to make our ankles cold. It's what it is.
I got a pair I'm pretty happy with. I got a Sam's Club. I'm content. They're not that I'm like, setting any brand, things because they don't support us at all. But Under Armour ones is the one they had. Those are pretty good. I'm happy with them.
Oh, good. Yeah, my wife got me some sweats that she found that are actually, they're like old school sweats. Elastic waistband, elastic cuff. They're kind of upscale. They're thicker. But they're really, they're really thick and but they're very comfy. Like I can't wear them in the summer here.
They're probably no good for here then.
It's too hot, but that's
Yeah.
me. That's me. That's me. You're like, it's 80. I should probably put a coat on.
No,
Me,
stop it.
I'm like, it's 70. It's kind of warm. T-shirt and shorts is good. So that being said, I can't wear them in the summer. I can in the house. I mean, they're fine in the house. But if I have to go outside and go do something, I have to take them off and put something more reasonable on. Otherwise, I feel like I'm in ski clothing in the summer.
Right.
So. But they're really nice. They're super comfy. I love these sweats. And now it's cool again, so I can rock these bad boys. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm very happy with them. I don't know where she found them. Probably Instagram or something like that. I don't know.
Maybe we can talk to the manufacturer, get some like Space Tomatoes branded, like right across the butt.
Space Tomato butted pants. Yeah.
Take the pockets out of them and we can market them to women.
I feel like we might have a better shot of doing that if we leave the pockets in.
I thought women don't want pockets. I don't know. Isn't that how women's clothing goes without the pockets?
Women want the pockets. They do. They They do. They very much like pockets. My wife gets so excited. I'm not kidding you. She's like, oh, and I got this. And I'm like, oh, that's cute. And she's like, oh, and look, it has pockets. It's just like, okay, pockets.
You know what
That's
would
a
work,
novel
though?
concept.
If we double or triple the price, call them premium.
Premium.
Sell like hotcakes.
Premium ladies sweatpants with pockets.
Bespoke. That's the new keyword, yeah. Yeah.
Premium ladies bespoke sweatpants with pockets.
Space Tomatoes logo with our faces right across the butt. That'd be great.
Yeah.
No, we can. Yeah, oh, man, I can just see it now. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
We counting pennies? We can't do pennies
sell 'em
anymore.
like hotcakes.
Dang it, they don't make pennies anymore. Oh, well, all right.
Have you? Yeah, you don't go anywhere either. I was going to ask you if you run into that in the wild, where they're not giving you change back, but you probably don't go out enough to know.
Not really. I probably don't. Yeah, I have this love for here.
Me too.
Yeah, here is very
Although
nice.
we did make an excursion together. That was fun.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like out in traffic and everything.
Yes, and our wives went and played Frogger. Yeah. Running across the street, dodging cars, crazy ladies.
Oh.
We weren't there for that. We would put a stop to that silly nonsense right away. We would have been like, yeah, no. But yeah, we did. You got all cleaned up. Ooh.
What?
You did. You did. Look at that. Look at that clean cut on the stash over there.
Yeah, you can see my mouth again. Hello.
Right?
Hello.
Right? Beard's cleaned up nicely.
A little bit, yeah. No, the guy did a good job.
I think he did a good
I'm
job
happy
too.
with-
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
A good dude. And kept you entertained too. I thought it was pretty funny. He was talking all the sports stuff with you, and then he's like, I don't know anything about sports, but I cut hair.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I was like, so to do this job, you probably have to be a pretty people friendly person. He's like, yeah, we're just an antisocial person that's real good at pretending to talk about sports. And I'm like, oh, all right.
There you go.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
I'm sure he does a lot of talking about sports.
Probably. I don't know why. I always just clam up in the barber chair. Like, I don't know. Just do the thing. Do that part. We'll get through this together.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, get like a flat razor to your neck. You probably don't want to say too much, right?
That's true. Yeah, because my guy does use a straight razor. So.
I saw him over there. So, like, I was, like, I don't make it to the barbershop very often, as you could probably tell. But they had this gigantic mirror in front of me. Like, I'm watching them the whole time, which is, like, slightly unusual. I've never, like, usually they get the mirror afterward. Like, hey, now you can look, and I don't know.
Yeah, that's, I would say most of the, better barbershops will give you a view into what's going on so you're not freaking out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they do I've never had any bad experience with them. So just,
No, they do. I mean, it's a little weird, like having another dude like running his fingers through your hair, and I mean, like, dude, I don't even touch myself that much,
you'll be all right. You'll be all right.
but it worked all right.
You'll be all right.
The hot towel on the face thing.
Yeah.
You get like a little nose hole to breathe out of. I'm like, all right.
Feels good though.
Yeah.
It does. It's a little unnerving at first, and then you're like, okay, this actually feels pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't die.
No.
I made
You
it.
didn't even snore.
I didn't.
So
Are you supposed to fall asleep?
I don't know. I have a couple of
I
times.
missed that part.
I have a couple of times.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I used to go to them before every once in a while, get a full face shave, straight razor, which is great because it lasts like 3 days. Oh yeah,
okay.
I mean, it's super close. But
3 full days, huh?
that's a lot.
You gotta do that every 3
if you're
days?
shaving, you need to shave daily,
Yeah.
right? Otherwise the stubble comes out. With the straight razor, it took like 3 days before my stubble came back. It was like, nah, I'm scared of you, dude. I'm not coming back. Yeah, so, but they put the hot towel on my face. They do it for a little bit longer, right? And I was leaned back in that thing, in that chair. It's all the way back, and just, that was it.
They start shaking you like, hey, dude, we got other customers here. You're scaring away.
Right. No, he came up and just touched my shoulder, and he goes, it's relaxing, huh? And I'm like, oh, sorry. He goes, yeah, you got a little noisy for a second there. I'm like,
Nice.
apologize. It's not the first time he had heard it, though, so apparently it's a thing.
Oh, you know what else we did? We talk about everything we did. The karaoke thing. That was fun.
We did, and it was fun.
Singing is harder than you think it should be. At least I thought so.
Yeah, you have to, like, make noise with your mouth.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I chose the wrong song for me, I think. My throat was actually hurting after that.
Well,
bad.
I did the Louis Armstrong song, and after that, my
You
throat was
pretty good.
was hurting. It's very hard to make that sound. I mean, he's was.
Everybody mostly took a turn, sometimes more than one turn, and some, there's a couple of our friends hid
2.
throughout that. Yeah.
We won't mention any names. Yukon and Nas.
I won't throw them under the bus too much.
Beep beep.
Shameful. They could have tried one. They could have done a duet together.
Yeah. They would have been cool. They could have totally done that. Could have even just been
I tried that with my wife. It was horrible.
We all enjoyed it.
I did it.
It was fun. We just had fun. That was the cool thing about it. The caterers and stuff. So food got brought in. We didn't have to go anywhere. We had the bartender ladies. They were super cool.
That one sang really good.
Yeah. Who was it? So what were their names again?
Shania?
That's what she sang. Hannah. Hannah was her name, and her friend was Lauren. Yeah. And this
right.
Hannah girl just belted out Shania Twain like, whoa.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, fantastic, actually. I was very impressed.
Made us all look or even worse. Yeah.
Yeah, we all had to like hide after that. We're like, fine. We'll put the karaoke machine away now. Thanks for ruining it for everyone, lady. You and your professional voice come in here. Me. No, we had a blast. That was a really fun time. Yep. And the girls, bartender girls, so my wife and I went to Hawaii for a work thing. And there's a place there called the Monkey Pod. If you are in Maui, Lahaina area, I would highly recommend going to the Monkey Pod. Great food, amazing staff, great location, and they have this Monkey Pod Mai Tai that is just, it's amazing. It's fantastic. So we had them try and recreate that. They did pretty darn good job at that. And it's got a special like whipped cream foam that's got like passion fruit puree and an egg white and frickin' honey and I don't know what else, but it's...
So what's in it? Rum?
Yeah, both. It's a Hawaiian dark rum from Lahaina dark rum, and a Lahaina Hawaiian light rum, and then other stuff. Yeah.
I did not try one, so I can't even begin to tell you.
Yeah, it's got like some...
Everybody seemed to enjoy them.
Macadamia nut or orgeat or ORGEAT. I don't know what the heck that stuff is, but apparently it's pretty good stuff. So it's got that, and it's got something else. It's got a bunch of stuff in it. It's a highly doctored up, not your beginner level. Let's make a cocktail.
Nice.
So, but yeah, it turned out really nicely. Really nicely. I was pretty amazed. They did a fantastic job, and they were so fun. It was such a good time. I had a great time that night. I really did. The caterer kind of pissed me and my wife off, but or whatever.
It ended up working out okay, but yeah, no, I could see why you were a little bit irritated.
Everyone enjoyed the food. Everyone was taken care of, and so at the end of the day, it was fine. But we got overcharged for what we were supposed to get, and we didn't even get what we were supposed to get out of the whole deal, and 2 hours late. And so, at the end of the day, it worked out well. Everyone was happy. Everyone was fed, and that's great. But, as the person that coordinated, planned, and tried to do all this stuff, persons, my wife and I, we didn't get what we were told. You know what I mean? It's one of those things.
Yeah.
That's the part that pissed me off. Let it go.
Have the reviews been written yet?
No.
Oh.
No. Okay. I'm just gonna water off a duck's
the
back.
food was pretty decent. I thought it was. The steaks are great. The only complaint I had was the asparagus. They could have snapped the little woody part at the
goodness.
end. That's pretty much my only complaint.
Yeah, here's a caterer, right? You're supposed to be doing weddings and stuff, and part of his menu was Parmesan. What was it? Parmesan something asparagus. Okay, that sounds yummy. We'll do that. So I get some of the asparagus and I go to chew on it, and literally like 4 inches of just wood at the end of the asparagus. And I'm like, oh, that was a miss. So I try the next one. Freaking 4 inches of wood, and I start looking at them, all of them. The guy didn't trim any of the asparagus. In other words, had no idea how to prepare asparagus. You flopped really badly, and then turns out that the Parmesan was just like what do you call that? The Parmesan cheese you get in the
Kraft.
There you go.
The green can.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what was on the stuff, right? I'm like, for the money we were paying, I expected something a little more elevated than that. But hey. And then we almost had a shellfish allergy issue.
Was that not disclosed, I guess? Yeah, you should probably disclose that when you make your menu, huh? What it was like macaroni and cheese, right? Or something like that? Like, you wouldn't think it would have shrimp in it.
Yeah, it was
surprise.
It was what was it? A jambalaya Cajun mac and cheese or something. It was really good.
Oh, okay.
Had like some spicy sausage and shrimp in it and stuff, but they didn't disclose that there was little shrimps in there. So one of our folks had some, and then we had a little panic attack and ran around looking for Benadryl, and then we found Benadryl at the barn, and then everything was okay. But that's one of those things you should probably tell people about. Probably. That and peanuts. Peanuts would be another good one. Yeah.
There was no peanuts in the macaroni and cheese, though.
Thankfully, no. Yes. No peanuts in the mac and cheese.
That's good.
What? That would have been an interesting one.
Just checking.
Like,
Just checking, man.
That's a no there, guy. That's a big no.
No, but it was very nice. Besides that.
Yeah, we had a
couple
good time.
small things.
We had a nice fire, and that was fun.
The fire was great, yeah.
Yeah, nice little mellow fire this year.
We were only able to do it the one night. It was a little windy the rest of the time. And dry. Super dry.
Yeah, the dryness.
We didn't want to burn down the whole city.
Dryness was the big issue. We had a little bit of wind the night before, but I set a sprinkler out there for a few hours, just letting it go over the edge of the deck, wetting down everything in its range. And so, we keep a hose on the deck as well, just in case. So we're pretty responsible when it comes to that thing, but it was very dry. And then the next day, the wind was just, it was too much, with it being as dry. Now, if it was more like our normal this time of year, I wouldn't have cared. You send off frickin' fireworks into the middle of the forest and nothing's going to light. It'll probably make a big thud when it thuds into the mud.
Yeah, it was like raining leaves out there. Literally. Dry, crispy leaves at that.
Yep. Yeah. I think we had like 70 days with only like 1.25 inches of rain.
That's not much.
No, that's like, California style rain, not here rain,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but hey, we got to have a nice fire, and that was nice. And the weather was beautiful. It was absolutely gorgeous, like 75 during the day, puffy clouds, blue sky, light breeze. It was gorgeous. I had an amazing time.
Yeah, no, I brought a lot of clothes that I didn't get to even use. I didn't even get to wear my jacket, mostly. At all. Actually.
Sad.
Yeah.
So
maybe next time.
I got that electric light stuff your wife likes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then I reordered it and made a mistake in my ordering. And I chose the unflavored.
Oh, yeah. Yummy.
No. It's like salty chalk is what the water tastes like.
I bet it is. Well, you're supposed to put your own flavor
Well, I
in
put
it.
a bunch of lemon juice in it. It's not helping. It's not helping.
How about apple juice? Apple juice.
Kind of defeats the purpose, I think. But here's some electrolytes with a bunch of sugar. Let's dehydrate and hydrate at the same time.
Yeah, I think the one she gets with like lemon lime or something. But it's very, very subtle.
It
It's
is.
not like overpowering like Gatorade. It's just a little bit.
Yeah, it is. And that one, I honestly do need to add a little bit of lemon juice too. Just because it's an interesting flavor to me. But with a little bit of lemon juice, it's great. It feels very citrusy and refreshing. This one is just ass. It's total ass.
Is that what yours in your bottle right now?
Yeah, it's horrible. It's
Okay.
really, really
I mean-
horrible. I don't like it at all.
The worst part about it, that stuff ain't cheap.
I know.
So you gotta drink that whole can of that stuff,
I got
man.
two-
And it's gonna last you a
I
long
got
time.
2 of them too. So
Oh,
yay me.
no. What's worse than buying one that sucks? Buying two that suck.
Yep.
Chug it down, man. Keep chugging. You'll get used to it by the end. That stuff lasts quite a while too.
I don't think I will. I really don't think I will. That's just really, really terrible.
Good for you.
I've
Helps keep you hydrated.
I figure if I can suffer through durian fruit and end up enjoying it, I'll figure this out.
Nice.
Whatever.
So I got back. I had ordered it before I left. I did get that little red light device. I brought it for show and tell.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I can look weird. Watch.
Oh my gosh. You could use that to light your background up, man.
Yeah, right?
Telling you, that's some nice
I've been
light.
using it. I've been using it on my psoriasis, and actually, I have some metatarsal pain in my foot, and I've been using it on that every night for like a week. I think it actually works. I don't know. Maybe it's just in my head. Give it a little more time, but the pain has subsided.
Even if it's in your head, If your head is telling you it's working, that's enough.
That's what I'm thinking.
Hey. Your brain can do a lot of things. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm going to give it some more time, but I mean, so far, I'm happy enough with it. I mean, it'd be nice, you know, like the bigger panels to spend a little less time doing it would be good. But I mean, for travel and the cost point of it, I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah.
This one does blue too, not just the red. So it does red and near infrared, and this one does blue as well, which is good for skin stuff, supposedly. I don't know. I'm a little skeptical. I'm still a little skeptical on the whole idea, but so far, I mean, like, you'd think if I'm skeptical, like, I wouldn't think it works at all, but I think it actually helps.
Well, good. Who cares? You don't.
No, nobody
if it's
cares.
helping you, it's helping you. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You could say all you want. Doesn't matter. It's helping. So
That's true. I'll let you know better in a month. Let's just try that.
Big fat raspberries for the poo-pooers. It's helping.
Dude, I'm one of those people that would say, like, dude, shining a light on you. What do you think shining a light on you is going to do? That just sounds ridiculous.
It does. Admittedly.
Oh, yeah. No, it sounds completely stupid and a waste of time and
Then
money.
again, so does a lot of things that actually do work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. So, hey, just keep doing that. If it makes, if it helps, it doesn't matter, right? Even if it is all in your head. I mean, you know, there's a lot of information that suggests that we are capable of doing pretty amazing things just by changing our mindset. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So even if it turns out to just be that, as long as it's changing that mindset, that's all that needs to happen. So, hey.
I mean, in my mind, it's still way better than loading up on a bunch of pharmaceuticals. So even if it does nothing,
I would,
it's still better.
I would say that's just a truism there, right there. You know? Because pharmaceuticals are always a double-edged sword, right? I mean, always. Every single one of them is a double-edged sword. And what do I mean by that? Pharmaceuticals are look, I don't want to say they're great, but when you need them, they are great. It's a good thing we have them, right? But every single one of them has a list of side effects. Every single one of them. And in some cases, you're just trading some very disastrous side effect for a disastrous, primary effect. And then you get into the whole, the way this is all set up, which is, now I've got this disastrous side effect. And they're like, instead of,
we got a drug for that.
Instead of, you know what, maybe we should take you off this and try something else or whatever. No, it's, I've got a drug for that side effect, which also comes with its own list of side effects. And the next thing you know, you've got, 20 medications you're on. 14 of them are to counter side effects from the other 6 of them. 5 of them are to assist in whatever the primary cause for the very first medication was. And you're now stuck for life on 20 medications. And the only thing that's ever going to, occur with that to change any of that is it's very likely you're going to end up with more medications to either counter the side effects or to whatever the case is, right? It's just this building block of just more. And the thing that really bothers me is, doctors, for all their intelligence and all of their learning capabilities and the time that they spent mastering these studies, they lack basic knowledge on human function for things like every doctor should know nutrition in and out. Like that shouldn't even be something a doctor doesn't know. But almost none of them could go and pass a nutritionist's course
Right.
because there's no medicine there. And so that right there is one of the things that really kills me, right? It's like the first thing a doctor should be going towards is, healthy lifestyle changes to, whatever you can do that will, limit or mitigate whatever you're going through, right? Now, obviously, if you broke a bone, this doesn't apply, right? But in a lot of cases, the stuff that we have medically going on with us can be directly attributable to what we put into our body and what we do with our body on a regular basis.
That is 100% true.
And the doctors don't look at that. They look at that as a last resort, maybe. Or if you prompt them, they will look at that, potentially, in a very cursory manner. But, in general, they don't. They don't even bother looking at that. I got a med for that. That's all they do. I got a med for that. Let me grab my script pad. Got a med for that one. Oh, and here, this will counter the side effects you're going to feel from that. Oh, and this one's going to counter the side effects you're going to feel from that. So we usually put people on these 5 meds when we want to put them on this 1 med. So you'll be happy with these 5 meds.
That's true.
And,
I think they kind of take it in the position of almost like a car mechanic. Like if they're working on a specific model and it always has those problems, like we're just going to fix this, and this, because like if it ain't broke, it will be soon. And I think they kind of treat people in that way too. So if you have this wrong with you, you're also going to have this and this and this, and we'll just give you. But you're right about the diet thing. They almost never ask. I mean, they'll ask whether you smoke, and they ask about caffeine intake, but I've never once had them ask like, what do you eat?
Yeah.
On a regular basis, ever. Yeah,
and what you said is absolutely true. That's the training they receive, and that's the way the medical institutions are all set up. 95% of the time you see this is the course of action. So they don't even bother because they'll spend too much time looking for that 5%. So they treat based on the, most likely thing. And don't even bother looking at the other. That's why diagnosticians are in such high demand and there's so few of them, right? People that actually come in and try and figure out exactly what's going on, et cetera. And they're also extremely expensive, right? Mm-hmm. Whereas, I mean, the whole industry is built up around, you operate on that 95th percentile, right? If you come in and you're experiencing X, Y, and Z, then medications A, B, or C will fix that. In 95% of the cases.
I mean, the other half of the equation is even if you told people like, you have this chronic condition and you would see 95% improvement if you cut this out of your diet, and started eating this. They're not going to do it.
Yeah.
Either because of convenience, because it's more difficult or cost. I mean, good food costs more money. It's
so do medications.
No way around that, really.
So do medications. So do health complications. So do health problems. Yeah. So do hospital visits. So do ER visits. So do ambulance rides. All of those cost a lot more money on any given day than changing your eating habits.
I think the convenience factor plays a lot into it because, I mean, for a lot of people, it's much easier to just take a pill once or twice a day than it is to change their entire lifestyle.
Well, I mean, without question.
It's not easy.
It is not. It is not easy. This year for me has been, and I'm going to say largely because it wasn't entirely, but largely sugar and carb free. Right? It's not easy, especially that first 30 days. You feel like crap and you feel like something's missing. You know what I mean? Like I'm constantly hungry, but I'm not hungry.
Yeah.
And all it is my body going, I want those carbs. I want that sugar. I want this stuff. It's a freaking addiction, dude.
It is. So, like, for people watching, I mean, maybe you can comment down below and let us know because, I mean, everybody's different. But I mean, people eat a lot of breads, man. I mean, like, dude, that's a major portion of a lot of people's diets. Just imagine if you take that out of there. What, like, I've had people ask me, you don't eat bread. What do you actually eat? Like, there's like, there's like a lot.
Everything is bread.
Everything
Well,
is bread.
how do you possibly function? Well, you learn.
You can't have a sandwich. You can't have a hamburger. You can't eat
Sure
pizza.
you
You can't.
Sure
Like,
you can.
what's left?
So, you can make a burger. We do this. We make burgers. We do them exactly the way we would everything we would normally do. Cheese and tomato and onion and pickles and all the stuff, right? If you want to throw jalapenos on there, you throw them, get whatever you want. And you get yourself two big sheets of iceberg lettuce. You put your burger on top of one, and you put the other one over the top of that, and you eat it just like a burger. And it tastes really good without the bread.
Or if you're like me and you don't like lettuce, just skip the lettuce part.
Sure,
That's optional.
you can do that too. You can. I personally like lettuce, so that's one.
I mean, I use a fork instead. I don't actually pick it up. Like,
Sure. And you can do that as well. And I don't always do this. Sometimes I'll just take those 2 pieces of lettuce and cut them up into chunks and then put it in a bowl, and it'll be a burger salad for me. And I like lettuce. If you don't like lettuce,
you do.
I do. Yeah. You just have your burger.
My wife loves lettuce.
Have your burger. It'll be dang good without that bread. I promise you. Pizza.
It is good.
Pizza. There are ways around this, right? They're not going to be the same, but it will be good, right? You can do cauliflower crust. You can do some of this keto pizza dough, right? Which is really more eggs than anything else. And there's a number of ways you can get around that. For pasta, like I just made pasta not too long ago. Spaghetti squash. Is it spaghetti? No. Will it?
We just got 2 at the store, yeah.
Will it be the perfect replacement and you'll just be like, oh my gosh, this is just like... No, it won't. But it does give you that satisfaction. It does have that same noodly texture and everything else. And if cooked right, it actually does work really well with it. And it's really tasty. It really is. In fact, now I would say I would prefer it that way than with the noodles. Just because I kind of like the flavor of it. I like the flavor and the texture is pretty much the same. So, you can do stuff like this. You can make zucchini boats, right? So, you know those French bread pizzas, right? Take zucchini, right? A little bit larger than what you would normally pick out. We're not talking baby zucchini. Get a large-ish zucchini. Cut it lengthwise down in half and scoop out all the seed area, right? Throw that sucker in there with a little olive oil, salt, and pepper in the oven for a little bit. Let it get a little bit softer. Take your meat sauce, spaghetti sauce, your whatever kind of sauce. Throw that over the top. Throw some mozzarella over the top of that, and then throw it in the oven and let that sucker go until that mozzarella gets all bubbly and yummy. Pull that sucker out, hit it with a little fresh grated Parmigiano Reggiano type cheese, serve it up, and I'm telling you, it's like a French bread pizza. It really is, and it's
I have to try that.
Really good. And if you want something resembling bread a little bit more, you can use yellow squash. Same way to cook it, everything else, but yellow squash, the meat of it has, at least to me, kind of a bready kind of a texture to it. So there's a lot of things you can do that you just don't think about, right? And again, I said largely. So there have been areas of time where I've gone a little off track and, whatever, right? Alpaca being one of them, right? Vacation time, special occasions, things of this nature. And it's just about, you do it, you realize, hey, I'm doing this, and this is because I'm special occasion, vacation, whatever the case is, and then you don't keep doing it. And that's all.
That's right.
And but I will tell you this: after Alpaca, I felt it. I could totally feel the difference. I felt heavier, gassy, bloated.
Do you get any inflammation in your joints and stuff when you eat that stuff, or no?
Yeah, it's hard for me to tell because I'm already inflamed, but yes, it feels like I get more sore, more inflamed in general. Right. Yeah. And I have a great time doing it, but I realize this is not, my body's not happy with me after it, right? So, you know, it's one of those things. You just, you know, you make a change and see how it goes for you. I mean, here's a challenge for anyone, right? That's struggling with health stuff, etc. Just cut out 2 things out of your diet. Just 2.
Yeah, don't try to do it all at once. If you try to do it all at once, forget it. It's never going to work.
2 things. And in fact, you could just pick one of these. Okay? But these 2 are the 2 big pieces. No more carbs and no more sugar. And when I say sugar, I'm talking refined sugars, you know, that kind of stuff, caramels, that kind of stuff. Honey, you can use as a substitute for sugar. It's far better for you. Now, if you have insulin issues, obviously this is not for you, right? You need to play by different rules. But if you don't have insulin issues, honey, fruits, berries, these are all sweets, right? Like we make an ice cream, and you tried that. Was that pretty good?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, it's yogurt, honey, a little bit of cream, vanilla beans, and organic lemon. And that's it. And it tastes freaking amazing.
No, it was awesome.
Yeah, and you're not eating gobs and gobs of refined sugar, and the yogurt has enzymes and cultures in it, right? So you're getting something that's a little bit better for your gut health. Honey, I'm a big proponent of honey. Again, insulin issues aside, honey is a wonderful, amazing substance, you know?
I mean, the other thing is, like, once you give up some of these things that aren't that good for you for a while, the healthy stuff actually tastes better, believe it or not, which I'm finding
it does.
Now. Then you prefer that over.
You start craving it. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. You start craving it. Like the other day, I was craving spaghetti squash spaghetti. And so I made it. Now, that's one of those, convenience things you were talking about, right? If you want to increase the convenience, if you want to eat better, eat healthy, and increase the convenience of it, the best way to get there is meal prepping. Set aside a couple hours of one of your weekend days or your day off, whatever that may be, and meal prep. Put together some meals, put together the basics, and then, store. If they can be stored in the fridge, great. You pull a container out with a meal in it, heat it up, you're done. I like freezer bags. You can take a whole, excuse me. It's that chalk dust I'm drinking over there. You can take a whole meal in a freezer bag, right? And just put the whole freezer bag in a pot of boiling water for like 10, 15 minutes, pull it out, dump it out, and it's a reheated meal. No microwave, which microwaves are wonderful Cambrios, in my opinion. That's a serving thing for a caterer or whatever to keep food hot, right? Like you take something hot and you put it in the microwave and close the door. It's a small enclosed space that's insulated, so it'll keep it hot for longer. They're great for that. Nice. They're also a really good clock, unless you lose power. In which case, they're not a great clock. But, so, a big proponent of microwaves for clocks and for Cambrios. They're really good.
You don't like Chef Mike?
I don't like Chef Mike in general. I am not a microwave enjoyer. Air fryer, oven, boiling water, whatever, some other way of heating the food up. And yes, I can spare 12, 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah. But then again, I actually spell out the whole, Y-O-U in text instead of just using the letter U. So I'm willing to put in a little extra time. is I guess what I'm trying to say.
It's your prerogative.
It is. I'm allowed. I allowed it.
Yeah. Have you eaten any of your sweet potatoes yet? I got to see them all in person. They were pretty big.
Yeah, we had some good sized ones. We haven't eaten any yet. They'll be cured off this weekend. So this weekend they'll be cured off. We usually try and wait until they're cured before we start munching on them. You don't have to, right? But I like to get them cured off, and then they can go into a box and be left alone in the garage until later in the winter when they turn into science experiments and start growing for light.
I didn't even think about it. I should have stolen some from you.
You could have.
I didn't. I went right over my head.
Totally could have.
I'm like, man, I should have snagged some of those things. They'll never be able to eat all those.
Probably not, honestly. Probably not.
They looked pretty good, though. Anyway, next time.
Yeah, for Christmas.
Ours all fit in a box like this big. It ain't much. I mean, we got some, so we're good.
Throw them in containers. It's the way to do it.
Yeah.
We take, you know those fire rings. We get these, I want to say they're Tartar, but it doesn't matter the brand. It's just these fire rings you'll find at like Tractor Supply or, a feed location. And it just sits on the ground. It's a little corrugated ring. It's about 36 inches, across. And it's maybe 18 inches high or so. It's not super big.
Yeah, something like that.
We just take those, we put hardware cloth down on the ground, we drop the thing on top of it, and we fill it with soil, garden soil, and then we just throw the slips in there and let them do their thing.
What's the hardware cloth from keeping stuff to come up from eating
voles, yeah. We have a big problem with voles. And we've done this before on the podcast, but just in case you're new here, voles are not moles. Moles are your friend in the garden. Moles are wonderful creatures. Moles are carnivorous creatures. They like to eat bugs and stuff that comes and messes with your garden. They're also really good at aerating a garden. Now, they can mess up every once in a while and dig through a root ball, but they're not trying to hurt your plants. Voles don't like bugs. Voles are herbivores. Voles like to eat your gardens. They will eat your root vegetables. They will eat your sweet potatoes, your carrots, your beets, your whatever you have in there. And they will do a really, really outstanding job of messing your food up. So the voles are the big problem. And
we don't have either of those. We got squirrels though. Those nasty squirrels. They dig little holes everywhere. They're like digging all the stuff up.
Yeah, sand might be a little off-putting for a mole or a vole. Like every time you dig, it just collapses around you more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do have moles. I've seen them before. Yeah.
Okay.
Not in the garden, but like in the yard. Like a little trail.
Yeah. So that's what we put the hardware cloth down for, and that just keeps them from getting in there. And we'll go harvest, and without doing that, maybe 20 to 40% of our sweet potatoes or whatever else will have chunks out of it from where the voles came in and help themselves to some of our food.
Nice. It's nice of them.
Yeah.
They get to eat too.
I guess. What? But hey, it's
just giving back.
Part of life, I guess.
Giving back to the community.
Yeah, I mean, there's enough around for them to go eat. Go eat something else, man.
Yeah.
You gotta eat.
Between them and the deer, I'm surprised you get anything left.
Yeah, the antlered lawnmowers.
Yeah.
Dude, those things, I swear, those are the worst garden pests right there. There is no garden pest that compares to a deer. None. Period.
And you got them everywhere around there. Like, yeah. I was nervous we were going to hit one. I mean, they're everywhere.
Yeah, I had Chaos out. I have to take her outside on a leash right now because of her surgery. But had her out going outside, and I hear this crashing on the wooded area between us and our neighbor. And out comes this buck, and then a doe, and then another smaller buck. And I was just like, man, I looked right, they're like looking at me like, oh, crud. I'm like, man, this is the wrong season to be crashing through the woods out into open fields.
Yeah,
Guy,
right.
you should know that. They just looked at me and like, and
Now, when does hunting season open up? Pretty soon,
open.
right? Oh, it
yeah,
is?
It's been.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I think it's late October for us is archery. Something like November 16th, I think, for us was rifle season. So it's probably coming close to an end here, I think, pretty soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not the time to be coming crashing out into open fields right now.
Nice.
So bang, that was it. So, but hey, life is good. Life is good.
Life is good.
It was a good sized buck too. It was young, but still a good sized buck. I would have taken him.
I wouldn't even know what to do with one. I wish somebody would have taught me that.
I know a guy.
You do know a guy. All right.
I know several guys. Like 3 of them.
Not that I'm against hunting. I don't know personally. Like I would probably feel bad about it at first until I ate it, and then I'd probably feel better about it.
Yeah. I mean, it's a personal thing, right? Some people just can't do that.
Yeah.
Some people can. That's okay. You don't have to. But
Yeah.
if you ain't going to hunt, you got to go forage. You got to go tend the vegetable gardens. You got to do something there, guy. So,
Something.
yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean,
I'm sure I'd get over it.
It's a personal thing. It's like when we moved out here, right? I mean, my wife was a absolute no-go on culling chickens. Now, you just send her off and, she'll go kill.
She's just a murder machine now.
Absolutely. She'll go wipe out 5 roos in a heartbeat. Done.
I think that's what my wife would do. I think she just wants to be a murderer. I don't think she'd have a problem with it at all.
They're pretty good. They're pretty tasty. I mean, as far as it goes.
Maybe we should keep those two apart from each other. Like, I don't know. Dude,
We'd eat a lot better.
watching those crime dramas on TV, and I don't know, it just makes me
We'll
nervous.
just keep them chock full of chickens. They won't have time for us.
Yeah. She watches those police interview things, so she knows all the techniques they use. So, yeah.
Yeah,
She'd probably get away with it.
she probably would. She'd be like, "No, sir, Your Honor. I did not kill that chicken."
Yeah.
Yeah. Next year we're probably going to go with the older coupe is going to. I'm pretty sure we're going to end up going with, and I don't know if we're going to go with dual purpose this go around. I think we might actually end up going with like a Red Ranger or something. Try and put 60 birds up next year.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, well, I figure if we can put 60 birds up, that's, one roaster per week. One roaster will last us a couple of days and then go to soup stock. So you can get about 4 days of meals out of one chicken and some vegetables.
How many do you have at freezer camp right now?
We don't.
Like a big freezer full of them?
No, we don't have much of anything in there anymore.
All right.
Yeah, not much. I need to clean out that stupid chest freezer. That's one thing about those things. They're nice. They're really nice, but they don't have auto defrost or any of that good stuff on them. So this thing's got about 7.
I'm so happy we bought that upright one. That thing works so
Yeah, I'm really a big fan of our upright too. But yeah, we got about 7 years worth of permafrost in there.
That's how it goes, man.
It's just like
That's how it goes.
that thick off the walls. It's like, damn. So, got to do something about that at some point. Well, what are you going to do? I think we're going to move that one.
There's always tomorrow, right?
Yep, there is always tomorrow. Procrastinators of America.
That's right.
Meeting tomorrow. Maybe.
I was going to apply to the Procrastinators Guild, but I'll get to it later.
Yeah, I was the same. I actually even started, and then I was like, I'll get back to this later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a good thing, though.
Nice.
They don't expect us to come.
Mm.
I don't think, anyway. But yeah, I think that chest freezer is going to go in the tack room. We're going to throw a chest freezer down there, and we'll put the folding table and gear for all that. I need to get a foot pump or something for clean water.
Mm.
But hey, we can just use the hose, I guess. Maybe I'll see if I can find like a rocker foot pedal or something that I could use as a valve to turn on and off the hose or something.
I'm sure they got something.
Yeah, that'd be nice. For culling chickens. Not killing them. We cull them.
That's right. Chicken murderer.
We wrap them up in space blankets and put them in a nice, happy, climate-controlled environment.
You send them to freezer camp.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Space blankets and climate-controlled environment sounded a little nicer. It's a vacation.
Anyway.
You ready to wrap things up?
Yeah, I'm ready to wrap things up.
All right. Well, hey, it was an awesome alpaca. Had an amazing time. I love that time of year. It's always kind of bittersweet for me, though, you know? Because, like, we all get together and then we all go away. And we don't see each other for, like, a year.
Bye.
Well, anyway.
We get to see each other every week.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah. But we can't, like, engage in, like, shenanigans over the podcast.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We try.
We could try.
A little bit.
We could. Hold my beer. Y'all watch this.
Believe this.
This is going to be good.
Yeah, right.
That reminds me of the night we took the truck out on the side field with Nas. He was not expecting that. I don't think he was expecting it either when I got out of the truck and I said, okay, you drive. And he was like,
Yeah, I was a little bit skeptical. I'm like, I don't know how this is going to end. It's either going to be really great or not good at all.
What's the worst that happens? I got a tractor.
Need a new farm truck.
I got a tractor. I can pull it over. Get it off its side.
Nice.
Hey, you know. All right, everybody. Thank you once again for joining us for another episode of the Space Tomatoes podcast. I really hope you enjoyed your time with us today. We enjoy having you here. Click that subscribe doohickey. Do that thing, you know. Check it out. Follow or whatever, you know, do the thing. And if you liked it, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead, throw a thumbs down our way. Drop a comment. Let us know if you got ideas for a show, if you have anything to say about what we talked about, if you have any additional information you want to share, throw it in the comments. Or, better yet, open up a browser, type in there t.me/Space Tomatoes. That'll take you to our Telegram channel where you can discuss it with us live and share memes and stickers and all the goofy stuff you might want to do on a chat channel. And it's fun. Hey, well, maybe. It's kind of, you know, a cool place. But whatever, if you don't want to, that's fine. That's okay. Remember, you can find us on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Podcast Addict, Podbean, X, and, of course, on our Telegram channel, where you can go and find us at t.me/Space Tomatoes. Go do the thing. All right. Most importantly, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this, have an amazing day.
See you, everybody. Thanks for stopping by.